Next problem is problem number 4. So following data are collected from a 4-stroke single cylinder oil engine at a full load. So these are some data they have given directly. Bore is equal to 200 mm, stroke 280 mm, speed 300 rpm, speed. Next, indicated mean effective pressure is 5.6 bar. Torque on the brake drum is 250 Newton meter. Oil torque on the brake drum is 250 Newton meter. Next, oil consumed is equal to 4.2 kg per hour, and calorific value if the oil is 41,000 kilojoules per kg. Determine mechanical efficiency and indicated thermal efficiency and brake thermal efficiency. It's a big problem. So generally they ask such problems in the examinations. So now we find out, we'll find all these parameters. First, solution. So solution. So engine type. So you have to write engine type. This is a 4-stroke. So engine type is equal to 4-stroke engine. Next, K value for this is K is 1 by 2. Next, single cylinder, n small n is equal to 1. So bore small d, the cylinder diameter small d, how much it is given? 200 mm. So 200 mm. So 200 mm means how to make it in meter. So this is 0.2 meter. 0.2 meter. So therefore area. So area is equal to pi by 4 d square. Pi by 4 d square. So pi by 4 into d. So d is 0.2 whole square. 0.2 whole square. So answer for this is you will get the 0.0314 meter square. This is the area of the cylinder. Next, we go for oil stroke length is given. Stroke length is equal to 280 millimeter. So therefore it is 0.28 meters. This is the stroke length. Next, speed is given. So speed, given data in this, speed is 300 rpm. Next, mean effective pressure is given. So PM is equal to 5.6 bar. 5.6 bar. So torque directly is given here. Now torque is equal to 250 Newton meter. So now we have to find out the mechanical efficiency. So mechanical efficiency, first we will find out the mechanical. So next, again he has given oil consumed. You can write MF. So oil consumed MF is given. So MF is equal to 4.4 kg per hour. 4.2 kg per hour. So 4.2 divided by 3600. Then you will get in kg per second. So that is equal to 1.167 into 10 to the power of minus 3 kg per second. This is the conversion. Next, calorific value is given. So calorific value CV is given 41,000 kilojoules per kg. So these are the given data. Next we go for finding out the mechanical efficiency. So mechanical efficiency, eta mechanical is equal to brake power divided by indicated power So brake power, so BP, IP, both are actually unknown factors now. Brake power, indicated power, both are unknown factors. So BP is equal to IP is equal to question mark, because we don't know that. So but formula is IP is equal to N PM LANK into 10 by 6. So all these things you substitute that. So N, small n is single cylinder, mean effective pressure 5.6 into L also 0.28. Next 0.0314 into 300 multiplied by 1 by 2, K value multiplied by 10 by 6. So this is the indicated power is equal to 12.3 kilowatt. Next, brake power. Brake power is equal to 2 pi nt by 60 into 100, 1000, 60 into 1000. So substitute the torque is given now. You need not calculate all these things, effective brake load, all this, because it is a big problem. So 2 pi into n. So n value so n is given 300 rpm. So multiplied by 300 into torque. Torque is given as 250 divided by 60 into 1000. Then you are going to get the torque value, that is the brake power value is 7.5 kilowatts. 7.5 kilowatts. Next, therefore, mechanical efficiency is equal to BP by IP. BP by IP directly. So 7.85 divided by 7.85 by indicated power is how much? So indicated power is 12.3 kilowatts. So you are going to get the value as 0.638 or 63.8% is the mechanical efficiency. Now indicated thermal efficiency. Indicated thermal efficiency is how much? So formula I thermal is equal to IP divided by MF into CV, calorific value. So indicated power is 12.3 divided by, so coil consumed is given as 1.167 into 10 to the power of minus 3 multiplied by calorific value is 41,000. So we are going to get 0.257 or 25.7% is the indicated thermal efficiency. So brake thermal efficiency, you have to use BP divided by MF into CV. So use brake power formula, brake power value, that is 7.85 divided by 7.85 divided by 1.167 into 10 to the power of minus 3 multiplied by 41,000. We are going to get the value of 16.4%. This is the brake thermal efficiency. Next is problem number 5. So this problem number 5 is, during a trial on a 4-stroke petrol engine, the following results were obtained. Indicated power is 26 kilowatt, brake power is 22 kilowatt, engine speed is 400 rpm, fuel per brake power is 0.33 kg. Next, calorific value of the petrol is 44,300 kilojoules per kg. Determine the following: mechanical efficiency, indicated thermal efficiency, brake thermal efficiency. So now engine type. So engine type is given as 4-stroke. So this is 4-stroke engine. Next is for this K value is 1/2. Next indicated power. Indicated power is given 26 kilowatt. Next is given N is given. So N is equal to 400 RPM. 400 RPM. Next fuel per brake power is given. Fuel per brake power is 0. Fuel per brake power hour, that is equal to 0.33, that is kilograms. Okay. Next BSFC, we know that BSFC, that is brake specific fuel consumption. BSFC is equal to fuel consumed in kg, fuel consumed in kg per hour, fuel consumed kg per hour, that is bracket is MF divided by BP, brake power. So that is equal to fuel consumed fuel consumed in kg per hour, MF divided by brake power. So now therefore fuel consumed in kg per hour, therefore fuel, there is MF, you can write as directly MF is equal to fuel consumed in kg per hour, MF is equal to cross multiply this. So BSFC into brake power, correct? BSFC into brake power. So MF is equal to, so BSFC is given as fuel for brake power, so into BP, it is 0.33 into brake power. So brake power is how much it is given, brake power? So brake power is 22. Brake power is 22. Is given brake power as 22 kilowatts. So therefore MF is equal to 2.0167 into 10 to the power of minus 3 kilojoules per second. Next calorific value is given. So calorific value is 44,300 kilojoules. Okay. So CV of fuel is equal to 44,300 kilojoules per kg. Kilojoules per kg. So now in this they have not given mass of calorific this one fuel consumed. So we have found out using this BSFC is equal to fuel consumed in kg per hour, MF divided by BP. So therefore fuel consumed in kg per hour, MF, that is equal to cross multiply BSFC into BP. So BSFC is given 0.33 multiplied by 22, that is brake power. We are going to get the 2.0167 in 10 to the power of minus 3 kilojoules per second. That is the fuel consumed in kg per hour. And calorific value is also given 44,300 kilojoules. Next, you have to find out the mechanical efficiency. Atomic is equal to BP by IP. Substitute BP by IP. So 22 by 26. We are going to get 0.846 or 84.6% is the mechanical efficiency. Next, thermal efficiency. Okay, indicated thermal efficiency. I thermal efficiency is equal to IP divided by MF into CV. That formula it uses. So indicated power is equal to indicate 26 divided by 2.0167 into 10 to the power of minus 3 multiplied by the calorific value. So calorific value is 44,300 44,300. Okay, that is the value of the calorific value of the fuel. So you are going to get the indicated thermal efficiency as 29.11 percentage is the indicated thermal efficiency. Similarly, if you go for brake thermal efficiency, BP divided by MF into CV. So same thing, you have to use 22, that's all. 22 by this value, so 2.0167 into 10 to the power of minus 3 multiplied by 44,300 calorific value. So you are going to get the brake thermal efficiency as 24.63 percentage is the brake thermal efficiency. So this is the mechanical efficiency is 84.6 percentage. Indicated thermal efficiency is 29.11 percentage. Next, brake thermal efficiency is 24.63 percentage. So all the values what he has asked, mechanical efficiency, indicated thermal efficiency, brake thermal efficiency, we have found out. So that's all. Some more problems you can practice by seeing the book. Okay, thank you for watching the video.